Hey, what's going on, you guys? vDreski here, and basically, what we're gonna get into is my first impressions of the game. So, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Really helps me out. Also, hit that like button to show me how much you enjoy the videos that I release, and hit that notification bell because YouTube acts a little wonky with when you subscribe, and it doesn't get you the videos. So, man, this is definitely my first impressions of the game. Do not take this as a final um, review from me. I'm gonna release a review of this Call of Duty actually in the coming days. I need to play the campaign. I need to also play through the Spec Ops mode, and I need to see how everything is. But as of right now, just multiplayer alone, I'm not feeling it, man. I'm not feeling. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, dude. Completely honest with y'all, man. I'm not feeling it. Like, I just do not understand why. Like, some of the stuff that happens in this game is ridiculous. Like, some people eat a lot of bullets. Like, when you shoot people, some people just eat bullets, and then it seems like sometimes they die like ultra fast. And then like it's like you, I don't know how to explain the stuff that happens in this game, but I'm not really good at it. I think my KD right now is like a 1.1. And I'm not really the type of person that just sit back and play like ultra campy, ultra safe. That's not my playstyle. That's not how I play it. I've never played Call of Duty like this. And I've seen a lot of people compare it to Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer. Um the reason why I have an issue with that is because even though in Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer, it's really people camp and stuff like that, the TTK wasn't like this. Like, the TTK on this Call of Duty is ridiculous. Like, it's like instant. It's like we're playing hardcore all the time. I see no point in playing hardcore. Like, with the time to kill to be like this, is almost no point in playing hardcore. Except for the fact of the radar not being there. But that's pretty much it. And this game it's really for slower paced players. I do not like to sit and camp. I can't do it. It just takes the fun away from the game. I've always been a rushy type player. And for people to compare it to Modern Warfare 2, in Modern Warfare 2, I rushed all the time on that one. So I was able to rush on that one and not have any issues whatsoever. But on this game, you can't rush. It's really hard to do that. Like, really hard to rush. And I feel like this game really penalizes you for rushing. It penalizes you for being aggressive. And it makes it so that you can't be yourself when you play the game. You have to play like everyone else. And that's the only way that you can succeed in this game. This game feels more like Battlefield than Call of Duty to me. It can be a good or a bad thing to some of you guys, but for me, personally, it's a bad thing. How they do stuff with this game and how the TTK is, how the maps are, how everything is in this game, it reminds me of Battlefield. And for me, it's not a good thing because I play Call of Duty for Call of Duty. I don't play Call of Duty to play Battlefield. And it breaks my heart to see that they took this direction. I feel like some of the stuff in the game could be easily fixed with patches, such as the TTK can actually be, reduced to make it so that it doesn't take, like, so you can't kill somebody in literally like a second. Like, it's a second for everything. And it's just, this game is just, it's a good game. It could be a good game in other people's eyes. I'm not saying it is a completely horrible game. Like, it's not a horrible game. It's just that you have to adopt a certain playstyle in order to be successful in this game. And if you don't have that playstyle, it's really hard for you to be successful. I'm not saying that you can't be successful playing this game, because you can be. But for right now, how the game, the state that it's in, and the fact that it's new, it's a new game. We've only played it for about 3 to 4 days, and since it's a new game, of course everybody's gonna be, it's gonna be harder to learn how to play and know exactly what to do at the start of the game cycle, if that makes sense. Like, for instance, I play a lot of 2K20. So on NBA 2K20, the gameplay is actually really different from 19. The dribble system was changed, and everything was a little harder to do. It was easier, but it was harder, if that makes sense. And that's basically what this game did. It's easier in certain situations, but it's harder in other situations. So it's hard to be consistent on this game. I noticed that. It's really hard to be consistent unless you camp. You literally have to camp to be consistent. For you to be able to go out and get a kill streak and do what you need to do consistently on this game, you have to camp. And God forbid you don't run claymores, because claymores on this game are ridiculously OP. I ran spotter and I didn't see it just would not let me see claymores sometimes. Like, it's like they would not glow up at all. Like, I couldn't see them through the wall, and I would get killed by the claymore, so I took spotter off. I might as well have EOD on and survive the explosion, not knowing a claymore is there, than to have spotter on to be able to see a claymore and I can't see the claymore. That doesn't make any sense. The perk is used for seeing a claymore, but you can't see it. And how everything is in this game, I feel like newer players to Call of Duty won't have an issue. But for the fact that this is what made this game how it is, this is what made the game bad. They saw that a lot of players were playing Rainbow Six. A lot of people were playing Rainbow Six. They were like, okay, so, there's a lot of people playing this game. This game is really popular. So let's take some stuff from this game and incorporate it into Call of Duty. And I've never played Rainbow Six. I heard it was a good game. I should play it. But I've never played Rainbow Six. And it seems as, I feel like they should not take stuff from other games and stay in their own, keep their own mechanics. This Call of Duty has been an amazing game for years. For years, since I was a child. It's been an amazing game. And how they decided to do it this year, it really made me take a step back and think about it. Like, this game isn't the same game that I used to play. This game is completely different. This is not the Call of Duty that I grew up with. And it's hard to actually go and think about this when when you go to play it, it's not fun anymore. It's like every time you see somebody, if you're not aimed down sight first, you die. You have to be aimed down sight first. And it takes the dueling aspect out of the game. And I love the dueling aspect of the game for Call of Duty. It's always been about that for me. Dueling is what made the game for me, and I loved it. Because if I went to go shoot someone, I wouldn't have an issue. because I can win the gunfight. I can correct my accuracy while I'm shooting, and I never had. I was able to strafe and all that stuff. You can't do that on here. And you see this game mode. This is Ground War. Look at how similar it looks to Battlefield. Look at how similar this game looks to Battlefield. Like, if I actually took Battlefield gameplay and put it in here, I'm pretty sure you guys would never been able to realize that this is Call of Duty and not Battlefield. It's crazy. It's really crazy. And how they decided to go with this motto is crazy. I don't like, at the top of my screen, you see that it shows like when you're facing east and northeast and stuff, the little compass at the top of your screen. I don't like that that's how you see that someone is firing. I would rather it pop up on the mini map radar and not that, because that makes it harder to know where it's coming from, especially in a smaller map situation. Like, it works better. Like, it was in Blackout, and it worked in Blackout. And I felt like it was really good. It was a really good implementation in it was really good when it was implemented in Black Ops. My mind is just racing right now. It was really good when it was implemented in Black Ops, but in this, don't use it for 6v6. Like, what's the point? What was the point of that? It literally makes no sense to do that. And to be honest, Ground War is the best mode on this game, in my opinion. Ground War is really fun, and Headquarters is also really fun. But Ground War is probably my favorite game mode because people camp, but I would expect it in Ground War. I would expect people to sit back and play like this because this is the Battlefield playstyle. And since it feels more like Battlefield, it doesn't annoy me as much. And I like it because you can get kill streaks. So it's like Battlefield with kill streaks, and it's really fun. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is probably my favorite game mode in the game. But when it comes down to the 6v6 playlist and the regular quick play playlist, I do not like it. I don't like it as much. It's not as fun. It makes it feel like it's more of, it shouldn't feel like a hassle. It shouldn't feel like, alright, my friends don't want to play Ground War, so let's go ahead and play freaking Domination or Team Deathmatch. It shouldn't feel like a hassle when you go to play Call of Duty. It should feel like you want to go play this game because you love playing this game. And I can't say that I love playing this game. It's enjoyable at times to play Call of Duty and play something different. But as far as how shooters go, Destiny right now is probably my main shooting game. I may play this Call of Duty off and on. This Call of Duty is definitely more realistic than the other Call of Duties. They tried to make it more realistic, and if I wanted realism, I would play Battlefield. Call of Duty has always been an arcade shooter, and for them to switch it up and be more of like a realistic shooter, it makes the game not as fun. I feel like how the game is now, it should be like how hardcore is. It should be hardcore. It shouldn't be in the standard playlist. And it hurts so much for me to not like this Call of Duty, because I've always loved Call of Duties, And for them to give us, for instance, you guys, for them to give us like Call of Duty Black Ops 4 and Infinite Warfare and World War II and all these other games, the TTK, I thought the TTK in World War II was kind of high, and it kind of pissed me off at first. But compared to this game, no, the TTK is, no, I would rather have World War II's TTK. And man, the games that we had before are definitely not, they definitely did not set us up for the stuff that we're doing now. If they were gonna change the way the TTK system is now and make the game as campy as it is now, why do we have this run and gun aspect in every Call of Duty until now? Why would they take the run and gun aspect out of the game? Or not take it out of the game, but make it harder to do? It makes no sense to me. And I know it makes no sense to a lot of you guys. Because I feel like how everything is in this game in particular, this is not the Call of Duty that we grew up with. It's still possible to have fun with this game. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I cannot stress that enough. It's not a bad game. But the playstyle that you have to adopt in order to play it is what makes this game kind of bad to me. But anyway, man, I just want to share my thoughts with you guys. This is the end of the video. I hope you guys comment, rate, and subscribe. Also, make sure that you follow me on Twitch. I was streaming on Twitch for the past couple of days. So go ahead and follow me on Twitch. And yeah, you guys, I'll be streaming a lot of stuff on Twitch. And love y'all. Peace out.